I don't know who Angel Reese works with in the gym, but can no one teach her how to do a layup? Because right now she's inventing her own basketball move.
When basketball fans talk about confidence, dominance, and relentless rebounding, one name consistently enters the conversation: Angel Reese. Born on May 6, 2002, Reese has transformed herself from a Baltimore basketball prodigy into one of the most recognizable athletes in women's sports. Nicknamed Bayou Barbie during her LSU days and later Chi-Town Barbie in the WNBA, she has built a career that combines elite basketball performance with fashion, business, media, and philanthropy. What makes Reese especially compelling is that her influence extends far beyond the basketball court. She owns luxury vehicles, designer fashion collections, real estate investments, and business stakes in sports ventures, while maintaining major endorsement partnerships with brands such as Reebok, McDonald's, Amazon, Coach, Bose, and Hershey's. As of 2026, her estimated net worth is between $8 million and $12 million, making her one of the wealthiest and most commercially successful young athletes in women's basketball. Her story is not simply about championships and records. It is about resilience after injury, embracing criticism, creating opportunities for young women, and turning athletic success into a powerful personal brand. Latest news: Angel Reese's new chapter with the Atlanta Dream. As of now, Angel Reese is entering a significant new phase of her professional career with the Atlanta Dream. After spending her first 2 WNBA seasons with the Chicago Sky, Reese was traded to Atlanta on April 6, 2026. In one of the league's most discussed transactions. She made an immediate impact with the Dream, recording 11 points and 14 rebounds in her debut while delivering a crucial game-saving block against the Minnesota Lynx. Her move to Atlanta has positioned her as a cornerstone player for a franchise seeking championship contention. Reese has also remained active with Rose BC in Unrivaled, the professional women's 3-on-3 basketball league, and continues to expand her business and media ventures. Her signature shoe line with Reebok, her podcast Unapologetically Angel, and her growing ownership investments have kept her among the most influential athletes in women's sports. A childhood built around basketball. Angel Reese was born in Randallstown, Maryland, to Angel Reese, née Webb, and Michael Reese. Basketball was woven into her life from the beginning. Her mother played college basketball at UMBC, where she became a Hall of Fame athlete, while her father also played college and professional basketball overseas. Raised primarily by her mother and maternal grandparents, Curtis and Barbara Webb, Reese developed a fierce competitive spirit early in life. She often played basketball against her younger brother Julian Reese, who later became a standout player at the University of Maryland and eventually reached the NBA. Unlike many future basketball stars, Reese was not limited to one sport. During her childhood, she participated in ballet, gymnastics, swimming, volleyball, and track, experiences that helped develop her coordination, agility, and athletic versatility. She grew up watching the Washington Mystics, idolizing stars such as Candace Parker and Maya Moore, while also drawing inspiration from Baltimore native Muggsy Bogues. Those influences helped shape the all-around style that would later define her game. Family, siblings, and education. Reese comes from a family deeply connected to basketball. Her mother, Angel Webb Reese, played professionally in Luxembourg after her college career. Her father, Michael Reese, also played professionally in Europe, including stops in Luxembourg, Cyprus, Austria, and Portugal. Her younger brother, Julian Reese, followed a similar path, becoming a prominent college basketball player before advancing to the professional ranks. She also has a stepbrother, Michael Hopkins, who plays professional basketball, and her cousin Jordan Hawkins became an NBA player after helping the University of Connecticut win the 2023 NCAA championship. Academically, Reese first attended the University of Maryland, where she studied communications. After transferring to Louisiana State University, LSU, she completed a degree in interdisciplinary studies with concentrations in communication studies, leadership development, and psychology. She has frequently expressed interest in broadcasting, media, and modeling after basketball. The private side of Angel Reese. As of today, Angel Reese is not married and has no children. She has occasionally spoken publicly about relationships, but she generally keeps much of her romantic life private. Reese has not frequently discussed her religious beliefs in detail, although she has referenced faith and gratitude in interviews and public appearances. Away from basketball, she has become a successful entrepreneur and media personality. She is represented by Janine Ogbenaya of the Clearview Group and has established herself as one of the highest-earning female athletes through endorsements and business partnerships. Her interests include fashion, luxury lifestyle, beauty, broadcasting, and sports ownership. She became a part owner of DC Power FC, a professional women's soccer club, and later joined the ownership group of Together, a media and sports company dedicated to elevating women athletes. Her podcast, Unapologetically Angel, has become another platform where she discusses sports, culture, business, and personal growth. Giving back through the Angel C. Reese Foundation. One of the most meaningful aspects of Reese's career has been her commitment to philanthropy. In July 2023, she launched the Angel C. Reese Foundation, which focuses on empowering girls through sports, education, mentorship, and financial literacy. The foundation has organized school supply drives, youth basketball events, and educational initiatives. One of its early projects was the Back to School Give Back Block Party, which provided school supplies to students in underserved communities. Reese also donated $12,000 to help cover tuition expenses for a student athlete at her alma mater, St. Francis Academy. In partnership with Cash App, her foundation expanded its financial literacy programs and helped renovate a community basketball court in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. In 2025, the foundation partnered with NBA legend Magic Johnson on the Wealth Playbook initiative, designed to teach young people practical financial skills, entrepreneurship, and long-term wealth building. Her philanthropic work reflects her desire to create opportunities that extend beyond athletics. Dominating college basketball. Maryland, resilience through adversity. Reese arrived at the University of Maryland in 2020 as the highest-ranked recruit in program history. Her freshman season was interrupted by a fractured right foot, an injury that required surgery and kept her sidelined for several months. Despite the setback, she returned during the NCAA tournament and helped Maryland capture Big Ten regular season and tournament championships. As a sophomore, she blossomed into one of the nation's top forwards, averaging 17.8 points and 10.6 rebounds per game. She earned first-team All-Big Ten, Big Ten All-Defensive Team, and Associated Press third-team All-American honors. Still, Reese felt she needed a fresh start to reach her full potential. LSU, becoming a national icon. In 2022, Reese transferred to LSU, where head coach Kim Mulkey helped unlock another level of her game. Her junior season became legendary. She averaged 23.0 points and 15.4 rebounds per game, led the nation in rebounding, and set the NCAA single-season record with 34 double-doubles. The defining moment came in 2023, when Reese led LSU to its first NCAA Women's Basketball National Championship. She was named the tournament's most outstanding player, and her memorable celebration against Iowa became one of the most discussed moments in women's sports history. Her senior season was equally impressive. She averaged 18.6 points and 13.4 rebounds, won SEC Player of the Year, and helped LSU reach the Elite Eight. Across her four-year college career, Reese averaged 18.6 points and 12.3 rebounds per game, establishing herself as one of the greatest rebounders in NCAA history. Professional career, rewriting WNBA history. Chicago Sky, 2024 to 2025. The Chicago Sky selected Angel Reese with the 7th overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft. She exceeded expectations immediately. Reese became a WNBA All-Star as a rookie, set the league's single-season rebounding record, and averaged 13.6 points and 13.1 rebounds per game. Her 15-game double-double streak was one of the greatest rebounding stretches the league had ever seen. In 2025, she continued her dominance, averaging 14.7 points, 12.6 rebounds, 3.7 assists, and 1.5 steals per game. She became the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 500 points and 500 rebounds, and she recorded one of the earliest triple-doubles ever achieved by a forward. Although injuries affected the second half of her sophomore season, Reese still finished among the league leaders in rebounding and earned a second consecutive All-Star selection. Atlanta Dream, 2026 present. Reese's trade to the Atlanta Dream in 2026 marked a major turning point. Atlanta acquired her to become a franchise centerpiece, and she quickly validated that investment with elite rebounding, defensive impact, and leadership. By August 2026, Reese had firmly established herself as one of the WNBA's premier frontcourt players and a legitimate MVP-caliber talent. Beyond the WNBA, Unrivaled and Team USA, Reese also became a standout player in Unrivaled, the professional women's 3-on-3 league. Playing for Rose, BC, she helped the team win the first-ever Unrivaled championship, earned Defensive Player of the Year, and became the first player in league history to record a 20-point, 20-rebound game. Internationally, she represented the United States at the 2023 FIBA AmeriCup, helping the team win a silver medal, and later made her senior national team debut in 2026. The legacy still being written. At only 24 years old, Angel Reese has already achieved what many athletes spend an entire career chasing: an NCAA national championship, multiple All-American selections, WNBA records, All-Star honors, successful business ventures, major endorsement deals, and national cultural influence. She has challenged perceptions of women athletes, embraced her individuality, and created a brand that blends competitiveness with entrepreneurship and community impact. Whether she is dominating the boards for the Atlanta Dream, mentoring young girls through her foundation, expanding her business empire, or representing the United States internationally, Angel Reese continues to redefine what a modern sports superstar can be. Her journey from the driveways of Randallstown to the brightest stages in basketball is still unfolding, and the next chapter may be even more remarkable than the last.